United States, complete country overview. The United States of America, USA, is a country located in North America. It is one of the most powerful and influential countries in the world in terms of economy, military, technology, and culture. Basic information by the United States. Official name, United States of America, USA. Capital, Washington, D.C. Largest city, New York City. Population, 335 million. Currency, United States dollar, USD. Official language, no federal official language, English is most widely spoken. Independence Day, July 4, 1776. Geography of the United States. Keycap 1 location and size. Located in North America. Total area, 9.8 million square kilometer, third or fourth largest country in the world. Includes 48 contiguous states, mainland. Alaska, northwest of Canada. Hawaii, Pacific Ocean. Keycap 2 borders. North, Canada. South, Mexico. East, Atlantic Ocean. West, Pacific Ocean. Southeast, Gulf of Mexico. The U.S. has one of the world's longest land borders, with Canada. Keycap 3 major physical regions. Snow-capped mountain Western region. Rocky Mountains. Sierra Nevada. Cascade Range. Deserts, Mojave, Sonoran. Active earthquakes, especially in California. National Park Appalachian Region, East. Keycap 4 major rivers and lakes. Rivers. Mississippi River, one of the longest rivers in the world. Missouri River. Rio Grande, forms part of U.S.-Mexico border. Lakes. The Great Lakes. Lake Superior. Lake Michigan. Lake Huron. Lake Erie. Lake Ontario. They form the largest freshwater lake system in the world. Keycap 5 mountains and highest point. Major mountain ranges. Rocky Mountains. Appalachian Mountains. Highest point. Denali, 6,190 meters, in Alaska. Keycap 6 climate zones. The U.S. has almost every climate type. Arctic, Alaska. Tropical, Hawaii and southern Florida. Desert, Arizona, Nevada. Mediterranean, California coast. Humid continental, northeast and midwest. Humid subtropical, southeast. Natural hazards. Hurricanes, Atlantic and Gulf coasts. Tornadoes, Tornado Alley, Midwest. Earthquakes, California and Alaska. Wildfires, Western states. Keycap 8 national parks and natural wonders. Grand Canyon. Yellowstone National Park. Yosemite National Park. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Government and politics of the United States. Type: Federal Constitutional Republic. President, Head of State and Government. 3 branches. Executive, President. Legislative, Congress, Senate and House of Representatives. Judicial, Supreme Court. The government of the United States is based on the Constitution of 1787, which created a democratic republic with a system of checks and balances. The country follows a federal system, meaning power is shared between the national, federal, government and individual states. Classical building structure of the U.S. government. The U.S. government has 3 branches. Keycap 1 Executive branch. Purpose: enforces and carries out laws. Headed by the President. The current President is Donald Trump. Includes Vice President. Cabinet members, e.g., Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense. Federal agencies, FBI, CIA, etc. Keycap 2 Legislative branch, Congress. Purpose: makes laws. Made up of 2 chambers. Senate, 100 senators, 2 per state. House of Representatives, 435 members, based on state population. Together they form the U.S. Congress. Key powers: pass laws. Declare war. Approve treaties. Control federal spending. Impeach and remove officials. Keycap 3 Judicial branch. Purpose: interprets laws. Headed by the Supreme Court of the United States. Includes lower federal courts. Key powers. Decide if laws are constitutional. Interpret the Constitution. Set legal precedents. Checks and balances. Each branch limits the others. President can veto laws passed by Congress. Congress can override vetoes. Supreme Court can declare laws unconstitutional. Senate confirms presidential appointments. This prevents any one branch from becoming too powerful. Ballot box political system. The U.S. has a two-party system. 1. Democratic Party. Generally supports more government involvement in social programs. Often associated with liberal policies. 2. Republican Party. Generally supports limited government and lower taxes. Often associated with conservative policies. Other smaller parties exist but have limited national influence. United States federalism. Power is divided between federal government, national issues like defense, currency, foreign policy, state governments, education, local laws, policing, local governments, cities, counties. Each state has a governor, a state legislature, state courts, ballot box elections, president elected every 4 years, senators serve 6-year terms, representatives serve 2-year terms, voting age, 18 years. Elections are usually held in November. The president is chosen through the Electoral College system. Scroll the Constitution. The U.S. Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Includes the Bill of Rights, first 10 amendments protecting freedoms like speech, religion, and press. Can be amended, 27 amendments so far. If you would like, I can also explain how the Electoral College works, how U.S. elections are conducted, comparison with Pakistan's government, or U.S. political history. Economy of the United States. Largest economy in the world, by GDP. Major industries. Technology, Silicon Valley. Finance, Wall Street. Entertainment, Hollywood. Manufacturing. Agriculture. The United States economy is the largest in the world by nominal GDP and one of the most influential globally. GDP, nominal over $27 trillion, largest globally. Currency, US dollar, USD. Economic system, mixed market economy. Main sectors, services, industry, agriculture. Bank 1. Major economic sectors. Keycap 1 services, largest sector, tilde 75–80%. Includes finance, Wall Street, healthcare, technology, retail, tourism, education. Major tech companies like Apple Inc., Microsoft, Amazon, Google. Keycap 2 industry and manufacturing. Automobiles, aerospace, machinery, oil and gas, electronics. Major industrial companies. Tesla, Boeing. Keycap 3 agriculture. The U.S. is one of the world's largest producers of corn, ear of maize, wheat, ear of rice, soybeans, beef. Banknote with $. Key economic strengths. Strong consumer spending. Global reserve currency, USD. Technological innovation. Deep capital markets, e.g., New York Stock Exchange. Military and geopolitical influence. Chart with upward trend. Economic indicators, general. Unemployment typically ranges 3 to 6%, varies by year. Inflation fluctuates depending on monetary policy. Managed by the Federal Reserve. Globe showing Europe-Africa global role. The U.S. plays a major role in international trade, global finance, IMF and World Bank leadership, foreign investment. If you'd like, I can also explain current economic condition, 2026 update, U.S. versus China economy comparison. Causes of inflation in the U.S. U.S. economy strengths and weaknesses. How the U.S. economy affects Pakistan. 7. Values and lifestyle. Common cultural values. Individualism, freedom and independence. freedom of speech, equality and opportunity, strong work ethic. The American dream means that anyone can succeed with hard work. Cityscape 8. Regional differences. Culture changes depending on the region. The South is known for hospitality and traditional values. The Northeast is fast-paced and business-focused. The West Coast is more relaxed and innovative. The Midwest is known for friendliness and farming communities. If you'd like, I can also explain. United States American family life. United States education system. United States religion in the U.S. United States comparison between U.S. and Pakistan culture. Education system of the United States. Top universities include Harvard University, Stanford University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Tourism highlights of the United States. Statue of Liberty, Grand Canyon, Yellowstone National Park, Walt Disney World. Military and global influence of the United States. One of the strongest military powers. Permanent member of the UN Security Council. Major global influence in politics, technology, culture, and finance. If you'd like, I can also provide round pushpin detailed information about each U.S. state. Briefcase job and visa information. Graduation cap study in USA guide. Cityscape # best cities to live in. Thanks week you're watching videos.